and welcome. Today we are going to show you how to do an activity using nature and things that you can find around the house. First, you need to get your materials. Here we have paper, leaves, old vegetables and fruits we found around the house, sponges, paintbrushes, and paints that you can use, watercolor paints or any other paints that you find, as long as it's not house paints. We used an old tin to put all our paints inside, and we have water. Make sure that you wear old clothes and you cover the table with a tablecloth or plastic or newspaper. And remember, there's no right or wrong. This is art. Now I'm going to show you some of our examples. So, firstly, I'd like to show you this art that we made. We used leaves and we crossed them to make a nicer scene. Over here, we put down our leaves, and then we put designs inside to make it more interesting. Here we put a background to our picture. Remember when you put a background to make it different from the color that you put inside the leaf. And finally, I'd like to show you this one, which was our last example. Now, firstly, I'd like to tell you to get a piece of cardboard, and you're now gonna choose a paintbrush that you feel comfortable with. Choose some of your paints. So here I'm going to use some orange, and some yellow, I take the paint with my paintbrush and I just dab it on the leaf. Remember to do it on cardboard. Don't be shy, just dab. You can also remember that you can mix colors to make it more attractive, but every time that you do, don't forget to rinse your brush. So here I'm going to show you that just add a little bit of water. We're going to use some blue. This is really just experimenting. I'm just using some colors. I'm also going to use some red to make it prettier. So red over here. Oof, strange. So the paint doesn't always absorb the leaf, but just put it down. Remember to press very hard so that all the paint comes off. And if you would like, before you take off your leaf, dab the outside with some other colors. And here I'm just going off, make it look more abstract. So you can change the color as long as you don't use the color that you put on the leaf, because then you'll get mixed up and you won't see the outline. Remember, it always turns out different, so don't be scared of what you get. And take your time, because it's fun. So here, once I've finished dabbing the outside with paint, I'm gonna peel it off slowly. a nice leaf. It doesn't always look like a leaf, but you're gonna have those colors that will make it look a lot better. So you can add some more. For example, here I'm gonna put an orange on it because I like to experiment. So I recommend you not to paint the orange, but just to dab it inside the paint and then to dab it on to your picture and carefully peel it off. You can also do an onion, which is also very pretty. We used an onion. And while you do your onion, make sure to press down hard. You don't have to use all of the onion, just a little end to it. You can reuse it, and you can see the swirls every time that you use it because it makes it pretty nice. Remember that you can overlap. So right now I'm going to do another one, and I'm going to overlap it to the big one that I did. I'm going to put one plain color inside, and I'm going to blend it in. So here I am, I'm overlapping it, and I'm going to put some blue on the outside. Don't be scared to be creative. Remember, always peel it off very carefully because leaves are fragile. And you can add a background, or you can take a leaf and you don't even have to paint inside it. I'm going to use this one because it's a very pretty one. I already used this side, but I'm now going to use the other side. So I just put it down right there, and I just paint on the outside. That way I can put some colors on the inside. That way I can put some designs. So I peel it off very carefully, and I can add some polka dots or a little smiley face. So once you are done your painting, you can just let it dry. And now I'd like to thank you for watching our video. And remember to clean up. So clean your tray. Don't forget to leave no mess, since I don't think your parents will be very happy with you. And most importantly, I'd like you to remember to be creative and have fun.